Hey guys, Mace here. I'm going to be telling you all about my life, and I won't be sitting here. I will actually be just shutting the camera down and telling you my story. Okay, here we go. So on 24th of December 2005, a mini Macy was born. And my mum thought that I was really special when I was born because it was full of snow. She was in the hospital, and my great-grandma, Nana, she died, and at her funeral, on the radio, on the song what was on the radio, that was the song what was shown at my Nana's funeral. But of course, my great-nana didn't see me when I was born. So I was really upset for me. So as I grew older, I was a really girly girl. I know that you might not expect it, seeing as I'm a tomboy now, but when I was young, I always used to love to wear dresses. And I was a bit of terror to animals. I can remember when we got a cat, and yeah. So anyway, my mum told me a couple of weeks ago actually, that how my mum and my dad was first met, and well, unfortunately they didn't last very long as a couple, but they did have me, and they stayed. But after a couple of months, it didn't really work out. Anyway, my mum and my dad met at a flat, at some flats, and they met each other, I think, when they bumped into each other, pretty sure. And it was really awkward, but my mum thought they was cute, and my dad thought my mum was cute. So, well, they got together as a couple. And anyways, after about a month, they had me. And my mum had me when she was 21. She fell pregnant. Anyway, she gave birth to me when I was pregnant. What? What? No. When she was pregnant, she was 21. And yeah, I was born when she was 21. So yeah, as I got older, my mum and dad split up when I was a baby, and basically a toddler. And I can remember I went to my uncle and auntie's wedding, and I wore this cute little bridesmaid's dress. It's really cute, and my great-granddad, he is very special to me because he was the one who took me in from hospital, and he was the one who bought me my first piece of clothing, which was a little dress. And I've still got it to this day. I know it is tiny. It's quite big actually, but for a baby, but to me it's really tiny. And so, I'm sorry, I have a cold. Hay fever. Summer, why would you have a cold? Yeah, anyway. And so, yeah. And when I first joined school, I was bullied, like preschool or nursery, whatever you want to call it. Well, I was bullied because I was a new girl and I was the youngest. So this girl, she was my friend, my only friend, and one day, I was playing with my little blocks on Minecraft. Sponsored by Minecraft. Yeah, I was playing with my little building blocks, and this kid, he ruined my blocks. So I pushed him over, and he hurt himself, and I told the teacher, and I got sent to timeout. So in nursery, I started being like a bit of a tomboy then. Yeah, and I was really naughty. My younger school. So, And then one day when it was pouring out rain and we was all stood at the gate, or at the doorway of the playground. It was really small, and I just ran out of the class. Seeing that I was at the back, I just ran through everybody and I played in the rain. And again, I got put in the naughty corner. But after then, I can't really remember anything. And then in nursery, I met this girl called Chrissy and Faith. Faith, my uncle actually went out with a mum, so we was kind of step-cousins for a while. Well, like a year or so. Now I don't see her. Yeah, so Faith and Chrissy, well, Faith was always there for me, I knew that, and she was really my only best friend. And Chrissy, well, she was popular, and she helped me through a lot of stuff, and she still does. She's still one of my best friends, lifelong memories. And while Chrissy used to be playing Kiss Chase with the boys, and Faith used to join in, I used pretending that I was on YouTube. And I knew that I was too young to get my, get YouTube on my phone. But I pretended that I was doing vlogs, and I introduced all my friends. Oh, I feel so stupid. I felt kind of alone in the world, since my mum was going through some tough breakups. Yeah, so anyway, and then we went into reception. It's like the beginning of actual school, and the teacher said that I was the brightest bulb in the class, and there's this thing what we used to call Star of the Week. I still do have it at my new school, my junior school, and yeah, I always used to get picked for it because I was really smart in class. And after then, I didn't really seem to be picked on because I had my own brain and, well, I was kind of popular, and if I'd stand up for myself, and I'd stand up for my mates. So, yeah, and I went to this club at my school called Skipping Club, and I entered a tournament, and we came third place in the thing, and I got a certificate for taking part in the events. And so after reception, oh yeah, I forgot to say, I had a boyfriend in reception actually. So yeah, no, he kind of broke up. So I don't know how really that one happened. Neither of us remember it. Yeah. Pretty sure I broke up with him though. Yeah, so, and then I went into year 1, where, again, I was pretty naughty, and a bit of a dummy this time. I used to stick up for myself, but, I used to get bullied again. And then I met some new people called Hermione, not Kara. Hermione was new in reception. And one day I came up to her and said, "Hey, do you want to play with us?" And she seemed kind of lonely as a first friend at school. So I'm really happy. We're still best mates now. Minor plumage out there. Yeah. So, and then there's this new girl in year 1. And I was her first friend again, called Natalie. And, we started playing hide and seek though, and she kind of left me when we was playing it. I was like, alright, you go hide and I'll count. I counted and I looked up my head. I couldn't find her. I know that's a part of the game, but then I saw her with some other girls and she kind of ditched me. But I wasn't bothered. I just started playing on my own. But then these couple of girls, they started being mean to me. And I mean mean. So they kept on saying they kept on saying, "Baldy, Baldy, you're a little Baldy." Call me fat, ugly, because I have a birthmark on my nose. And then one day one of the girls tripped me up, and then the other girl pushed me into some mud. So it'll get really dirty, and it really hurt. And then the other girl what hit me and stuff, she pushed me off this jungle gym, kind of. We called it a trim trail, but yeah, and she stood on my toes, and then everybody else was laughing at me. So I pushed her off, and I got told off for it by a lot of other students. Then year 2, I was just done with the world, and then yeah. When I entered year 1 though again, my mum found this boy called Roy, and he was really bad. He was drunk all the time, and I hated it. So I said to my mum, well, I don't want him around anymore. It's always drunk, and I don't like him. So well, they broke up, and my mum was alright with it. And again, in year 2, as we got older, when I first started year 2, it was winter, and it was the holidays. So one day, my mum couldn't open our door, even though it was unlocked. And we looked out of a window, and there's a massive snowball right outside our door, and we got stuck in the house for 2 days. And then it all melted, and I was actually scared of the snow and stuff, so I wore big black boots. It had some grips on, so I wouldn't slip, but I was still afraid. And in year 2, I actually hated my teacher in year 2. I didn't hate my math teacher, she was mega nice. But my English teacher wasn't so nice. Once I was playing this game, on a class, and there was no crawling under the tables. So I didn't crawl under the tables, and she told me to get out of class. And there's another boy there, and he said, oh my gosh, I really need to pee. And I went, yeah, so do I. And then I just see him dribbling, and it went down his pants. I'll never forget that. And then I was like, I went, oh my god, and he let go of his hands, and he was peeing through his trousers. It was so funny. Now, I didn't know what to do. I was like, what do I do? Come on, Macy, think. And the teachers came in saying, you can, oh my gosh. And he went, they called his mum actually, and they said he's kind of wetted his pants, and he doesn't have his PE gear. So he had to actually go home and get some pants. It was really funny and awkward for me. And the teachers told me, if you really needed the toilet, then you should have just gone. We wouldn't have minded. And I was really confused. Oh, I forgot a memory. It was really bad. This boy is one of my mates, actually, and I thought I could trust him. And then one day we was playing this game in a class in reception, I think. Yeah. And then when it was the girls' go, and it was like playing like heads, shoulders, knees and toes, I touched my toes, and he pulled my pants down, and I started crying, and I got bullied for that for the next couple of months. So anyway, back to year 2, and so then the next day I was really weirded out, and yeah, but one day I had an operation, and I had a massive plaster on it, and I couldn't eat anything, so it was just blocking my mouth, so I couldn't eat my dinner or anything. And my first ever friend, the girl who was my friend in nursery, she was my first ever friend, she laughed at me and called me ugly, like, ha ha, you're ugly, and yeah. Okay guys, I just realised the time, so I'm going to end this video here. Make sure to look out for part 2, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!